Let's be honest, folks, we've all been there. Cruising down the road, stomach starts a rumbling and suddenly, those golden arches appear like a beacon of deliciousness. You know what happens next. You pull in, seduced by the promise of those crispy, salty, perfectly golden fries. But what is it about McDonald's fries that make them so irresistible? Is it some kind of culinary sorcery? Well, not exactly sorcery, but there's definitely a science to it. We're going to break down the components of this fast food phenomenon, examining the ingredients, the chemical reactions, and yes, even a little psychology to understand why these fries have such a hold on us. We'll venture into the world of flavor profiles, exploring the dynamic interplay of sugar, salt, and a little something called umami. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to embark on a fascinating journey into the science behind the world's most famous fries. First, let's take a look at what goes into these golden wonders. McDonald's starts with the Russet Burbanks potato, a variety known for its high starch content, perfect for achieving that fluffy interior and crispy exterior. But the real magic begins with the cooking process. These potatoes get a double bath in hot oil. The first fry is at a lower temperature, creating the fluffy center. The second fry, at a higher temperature, achieves that satisfying crunch. But it's not just about the potato. McDonald's adds a touch of beef flavoring, a secret weapon that adds a savory depth. Then there's dextrose, a simple sugar that plays a crucial role in the browning process, creating those irresistible golden hues and adding a hint of sweetness. It's a carefully orchestrated symphony of flavors and textures designed to tantalize your taste buds. Now let's talk about sugar. Remember that dextrose we mentioned? Well, during frying it undergoes a magical transformation called caramelization. This process breaks down the sugar molecules, creating hundreds of new compounds that contribute to the complex flavor and aroma of the fries. Caramelization also creates that beautiful golden brown color we associate with deliciousness.
Our brains are hardwired to crave sweet and fatty foods. These were valuable sources of energy for our ancestors, so when we taste that hint of sweetness from the caramelized sugar, our brain releases dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter. This dopamine rush reinforces the pleasure we experience, making us crave more.
The combination of salt and umami creates a flavor combination that is both irresistible and addictive. Umami creates a feeling of satisfaction and fullness, making us feel like we've eaten something substantial. It also lingers on the palate, leaving us wanting more. Umami is triggered by glutamate, an amino acid found naturally in many foods, including potatoes. The beef flavoring used in McDonald's fries also contains glutamates, amplifying that savory punch. Salt enhances all flavors, making them taste more like themselves. But there's another flavor at play here, a savory depth that goes beyond saltiness. It's called umami, often referred to as the fifth taste. Section 4, Beyond Salt, Umami, and the Quest for the Fifth Taste. Of course, we can't forget about salt. Section 5. Food science and you, a recipe for success or a dietary dilemma. So there you have it, the science behind McDonald's addictive fries. It's a combination of carefully selected ingredients, precise cooking techniques, and a deep understanding of how our brains respond to flavor. Food science has allowed companies like McDonald's to create foods that are engineered to be irresistible. While there's nothing inherently wrong with enjoying a serving of fries every now and then, it's important to be mindful of how these flavor profiles can influence our eating habits. Understanding the science behind our food choices can empower us to make more informed decisions about what we eat. After all, knowledge is power, even when it comes to French fries.